All right, welcome back to the Cardinal Country Podcast. It's been a while since I've released an episode, but I'm happy to be back at it. And this time we are down at Keicher Elementary, and I'm going to be speaking with the newly elected Keicher Council. On the Keicher Council, before break, I had done an interview with Spencer Berkeypile and his opponent, and then Spencer ended up winning the election. Which is awesome for you. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank
but
you.
This time we're also going to be joined by Vice President Izzy Sadzewicz. Did I say that correct? Say it for me. Sadzewicz. I'm sorry. I'll get it eventually. My last name's Taluki. I'm Polish too. I assume you are by that name. Yeah, you'd think I'd have better pronunciation down, but still struggling with it. And then we were also joined with Secretary Morgan Chaffin and Treasurer Alex Fox. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what the Keicher Council is, inform people what's going on up here and some of the projects they've got coming up on the horizon. So let's get after it. Spencer, why don't you tell us, basically, what is the Keicher Council?
So the Keicher Council is a bunch of students like us four who got elected by the students. So they chose who they wanted to be leading the school.
So now Keicher Elementary is 3rd grade through 6th grade.
Yes.
So did all of them vote on it?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. And you guys, are you from all grades, or are you all 6th graders?
6th graders.
All 6th graders. So is that a policy of the Keicher Council? Do you have to be in 6th grade to...
Well, for the elected...
For the leadership roles,
yeah.
Okay. So are there other members of the council that represent other grades?
Yes, there's some 5th graders.
Some 5th graders too. No 3rd and 4th graders?
Nope.
Okay. You got to pay your dues then, huh? And work up through the ranks a little bit before you can do that. All right, cool. And it sounded like, so you guys are basically like probably many people listening would be familiar with what a high school student council is, kind of the representation of the student body, right?
Yeah.
So I'd imagine you guys are very similar to that, just at the elementary level?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys think you'll be running for a high school position somewhere down the road?
Maybe.
See how it goes here first,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, smart call. All right, let's jump over and talk to Izzy for a minute. Izzy, what would you say, what are the goals of the Keicher Council?
Some of the goals for the Keicher Council are to keep the student bodies talking to the Keicher Council.
So probably you want to express the opinions of the student body? Would that be to the staff?
Yes, the opinions and what everybody else wants better with the school and.
So concerns and stuff too, or anything if there's any issues going on. That's cool. So would you say that you guys are the voice of the students?
Yes.
Yeah. So you kind of have probably the ear of Principal Piscadna and some of the teachers, and can have a little bit of a voice there and have some more sway with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Good deal. All right, let's talk to Alex for a minute now. So Alex, tell me the where, when, and how often you meet, all that stuff. What's kind of the nuts and bolts of when you guys get together and do your activities?
So all council meetings of all the members are the 2nd Wednesday of every month after school from 3:30 to 4:30.
So that's your monthly standing meeting, huh? 1 hour a month. Okay. Well, what else do you do? Do you have any meetings on top of that, or do you ever have special meetings if there was an issue coming up, or is it just pretty much that standard monthly one?
Pretty much that one right there.
Standard one. Okay. I've heard too that there are some committees out there that meet more often. Could you tell me a little bit about those?
So the committees meet twice a month during lunch.
Mm-hmm.
The committees are the Kindness Committee, the Fundraising Committee, the Charity Committee, and the Cardinal Mentoring Committee.
Got it. What's the Kindness Committee? What would that be about?
The Kindness Committee is about all these students trying to spread kindness around our school and our community.
So you just get together and be kind to each other, huh?
Yep.
And think of it. That's really kind of cool, actually. You guys would get together and then try to just create a positive vibe in the school. Yeah. I would say, I've taught at Michigan Center High School for, I think, about 14 years now. And I truly believe, I have a lot of friends that teach in other districts. I really do think we have a good culture here at Michigan Center. And compared to a lot of other districts, and I'm not dogging on any other district, but I just think we're exceptionally accepting and kind, and that's cool, because it really does start down at the elementary levels, and you hope to establish that culture down here and then eventually get it transferred up into our building. Good deal. How about, so the fundraising committee, obviously you're trying to raise some money. What would be some of the projects you'd be raising money for? Any ideas there, or do you not know yet?
We have thought about the coin drive too. We're
Uh-huh.
gonna do that.
Okay.
So the coin drive is where we all collect like these big water tank things,
Uh-huh.
and we put in the whole like school in different grades. They all put their coins into it as like a positive. So
Gotcha. So it's by grade then. Would be
Yeah.
a competition. That's cool because I speaking from myself and like my boys who are going to school here, that I'm pretty competitive. So if you make something into a competition a little bit, yeah, hopefully that's a positive thing. You're having fun with it and can really generate some excitement, huh?
And also they can also put like a dollar bill as a
Oh, would count it
Negative.
for the coins. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you could turn in paper money too.
Mhm.
Yeah, good deal.
But
Yeah, that's probably it.
But it would
Good.
like take away from the change.
Oh, so I get you now. So like if you were a sixth grader and you went and put $1 into the fifth grade jug, it
They-
takes money away from what they were doing.
they were-
I gotcha. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That like incentivizes the paper money, which is probably where you can make a big chunk of what you're doing too. Yeah, it kind of sabotages the other grades. That's kind of fun. All right. And then the Cardinal Mentoring Committee, that's where you guys would go tutor kids in other grades?
Yes.
Help out? All right, good deal. All right, let's move on to Morgan. So how about, Morgan, why don't you explain what some of the upcoming events are?
So Keicher is going to be one of the 15,000 schools that are going to be participating in the Great Kindness Challenge
Uh-huh.
in the last week of January. And basically, it's just going to be like a checklist of
Uh-huh.
things that you can do to be kind
Yeah,
to
that's
each
nice.
other.
Mm-hmm. So again, it sounds like you guys have a lot to do with trying to just establish that positive culture in the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Look, are you doing anything in conjunction with the Michigan Center Food Pantry?
Yes. In February or March, we're
Uh-huh.
going to do something with the food pantry.
Good. That's something that if you don't know, anybody listening out there, the Michigan Center Food Pantry really is an awesome thing that our school does where it helps families in need, especially like around this time of year through the holiday season and all that, where they're, but I think it functions year round, correct?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Where they're helping families in need and making sure everybody's got food on the table. Good deal. All right, Izzy, I had heard something from Miss Piscadna about the Santa Paws fundraiser. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Instead of a teacher's staff gift, students donate items to the Cascades Humane Society,
All right.
but you can even donate items to the teacher and staff.
Okay, good deal. So, do you guys ever do anything where you would interact with people from the Humane Society or go out there? Or is it really just a fundraiser trying to get them some revenue?
Yeah, it's pretty much just getting all the items that they need or want,
Mhm.
and then we just put them into her truck, or we just put them in.
Gotcha. So they'll come and load it up and all that. Yeah, good deal. Well, I love animals. I don't know. I got a huge soft spot for animals, for dogs and kitties and stuff. So that's really cool that you do it. I had heard, is it correct that you guys collected over 500 items?
Yes, that was
Wow.
a lot more than a lot of people seem, but yes, we collected more.
What would be, could you give me an example of like, what would be some of the items that you collected?
Dog food, cat toys, dog food.
Sure. So anything that's pet related is
Yeah.
kind of how it works. Anything that would tie into any pet. Yeah, good deal. So that's a great cause, helping out with the Humane Society. Spencer, why don't you tell us, we'll kind of wrap it up with, what are some of like the upcoming fundraisers or any other events that maybe you could talk about?
Well, like Alex said, we have a coin drive coming up during the Great Kindness Challenge.
When does that start?
Last week of January.
Last week of January. Oh, so coming up really soon here, next
Yeah.
couple weeks. Cool. What else?
And as of now, the council hasn't decided on how we would use the fundraising money.
Mm-hmm. So that's something for down the road. And then, do you guys? And I might be catching you off guard here because this is not on our outline here. But like, what would be maybe some ideas? Do you guys have anything like any pet projects in mind that you might like to spend it on, or is that all under wraps right now?
That's all under wraps right now.
All under wraps right now. All right, good answer. Spoken like a true president. Let me say, this was a pleasure speaking to you guys. I think you're an awesome bunch, and you're going to be a great group to lead and represent all the students at Keicher Elementary. So thank you all very much for coming and talking with me. Does anybody have any closing comments or anything else you'd like to add? No, just a peace out. All right. So thanks again for tuning into the Cardinal Country Podcast. We'll be back again soon. Next episode coming up is going to be an interview with Roger Hayward, who had been in a pretty bad wreck before the new year, before the holidays, and we're going to check in with him and see how his recovery is going. Take care, and remember, we can always be found on YouTube and SoundCloud, and hopefully be adding some other providers in the near future. Take care.